What is up, everyone? My name is Anthony McFadden, and welcome back to Game Pass Gems, the show where I dig deep through the Xbox Game Pass minds to discover some hidden gems for your enjoyment. Now, to get into the Halloween spirit, I wanted to play a thriller mystery type gem called Prey. At first, it was a fun, interesting game, and I really enjoyed playing it. I really liked getting somewhat jump scared, and even the story. But after dying over and over to these black, gooey, venom-looking things, I got that and not even understanding how to defeat them, I was starting to crash out. So to stop myself from breaking the valuable stuff in my room, I decided to switch games and review something completely different. Little Kitty Big City was such a fun and relaxing game to play after having to deal with the nonsense in Prey. Developed by Double Dagger Studio and released in May of this year, this game was the best possible choice I could have made. For it only taking up a little over 1 GB of storage, there's a lot to do. You play as this black cat, yes I know, very spooky, and you wake up from a nice cat nap on the outside ledge of your apartment, and during your big stretch, you start to fall down. Luckily, you are a cat, and you can use your quick reflexes to grab onto a passing crow and land on your feet. Little Kitty Big City does play as an open world puzzle solving game, with your main goal being to get back to your favorite sleeping spot. While on your journey you run into the same crow you grabbed from falling. This crow, or Crowthorpe III, as he's called, is the first of many NPCs you meet on the way. He starts you off by making you find these junk items called shinies. Shinies are basically the currency in this game, and are very easy to find. They appear randomly on the ground, under cones, on birds, anywhere you can think of, they are there. What these shinies will do is get you your first fish. Getting the fish is an absolute need to beat this game. The fish serve as your stamina while climbing vines, and let me just tell you, once you're climbing, you will need all of them, or else you might look like this cat. The other important NPC you meet is Tanuki, who is in fact not a raccoon, but a Japanese raccoon dog. Anyway, Tanuki is the one in charge of all the fast travel operations, but her service does come at a price of 1 feather. To get a feather, you just need to catch these birds that are everywhere. These two are the most important NPCs, but there is so much more that will ask you to go on a silly side quest. Completion of these side quests will grant you these funny emotes or a silly hat, but if you do decide to talk to an NPC, be ready to be stuck in a long dialogue, because they are certified yappers. My favorite part of this game is by far the hat selection. You have 42 unique hats at your disposal, from an apple hat to a duck hat, and my personal favorite, the witch's hat. There is a lot to pick from. As mentioned before, completing side quests can get you these hats, but you can also find them in these weird capsule looking things. However, to get them, you have to activate your big brain to solve the puzzles. Another and much easier way to find hats is to just buy them from the crow at these machines. The crow will want you to pay 5 or 10 shinies for them, but the hat is worth the price. Since you are a cat, you get to do cat things. You can nap anywhere you want. You can knock over plants or chess pieces and break them without any consequences. And most importantly, you always land on your feet. But the most fun thing you can do as a cat is trip to people and watch them get mad. Tripping to people and making them drop their phone, drink, or bagel was just so much fun to me, and I don't even know why. When you finally do make it up to your napping spot, you are greeted by your owner who gives you a collar and lets you name yourself. The crow comes back to congratulate you, but you are too tired from all the running and climbing you did, and you decide to do what cats do best, and nap. Overall, I would have to give Little Kitty Big City 10 Fruit Punch Rockstars out of 10. Everything about this game was perfect. See what I did there? I'm so funny. If you don't have the Game Pass or are planning to get it, Little Kitty Big City is being sold on Steam and the Xbox Store for $25. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Game Pass Gems. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and X at ZTV Goofing Off. Join our live streams on Twitch at ZTV Goofing Off. And if you, the viewer, want me to review a game on the Game Pass, leave a comment under this video. Until next time.